Hi guys, I want to explain to you what you should be doing in stage 1 and 2 of the project, and I hope you watch this before class tomorrow. Okay, the very first thing that you're going to do is that you're going to go to your Google Drive. You're going to go to open up a blank document for your project, so you just click on New, or in Hebrew it might be Chadash, New Google Doc, and now you have a blank document that you will have in a moment. Yeah? Totally open. I assume you know how to do this. The first thing you're going to do is give it a name. Now, the name of your project has nothing to do with what you're doing it on. For me to have a good system to keep track of everything, I'm going to tell you how to give the name. Okay, you go to give the name. You go up to the corner over here where it says Mismach Lil Hashem or Untitled Document. The name of your document is your last name, and if you're doing it with a partner, your last name and the last name of your partner, plus the number 12 because you guys are in 12th grade, plus the number is 2024 because that is the year. So if I'm doing the project with someone named Cohen, I'm going to do Duker Cohen 12 2024, and that is all. Saving. And now my project has a name. Okay? The next step, again, before you do anything else, is you have to make sure that I am able to make corrections and add comments and suggestions to your document. Also, if you're working with a partner, you have to make sure that your partner is able to work on the project too. So you're going to go to Share, okay, Shatef in Hebrew. Over here, we're going to say Add People Groups. Let's say you're going to add me. Okay, you start typing my email address, yduker@innovationwell.org.il. That is my mail irguni. Okay. You're also going to add your partner, Mr. Cohen. So I'm going to type in Cohen. I have all these Cohens that I know. I'm not going to actually send my project to them because they will be very confused. And then you go over here. Make sure there's 3 options: viewer, comment, or editor. Make sure it's on editor because that way I can actually do what I need to do. And so can your partner. Okay. You are going to check this off so that way I get an email that you get your project. You're going to do send. Okay. And now when I look in my email, my Innovation Well email, I have access to your project. Great. Now you're going to decide what your project is going to be, and you should not have decided this yet. Meaning, if you remember our project, we have a class topic, which is important events in the 20th century. Now we're going to go to AI, let's say ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini or whatever the Microsoft one is. I don't really care which one you use. It's all fine. And you're going to ask it, what are some important events in the 20th century? Okay. I spelled century wrong. It's not going to be a problem because it knows how to deal with that. The important thing that I want you to learn over here in this stage is that based on what you ask, you might get different answers. So you're going to have to ask it a couple of different times, and that way you'll see what types of things you get. Now, if you look over here, we have these wars, we have social movements, okay, we have the moon landing, development of the internet. Now, a lot of these things that they're telling us are like things that take place over a very long time. World War I, World War II. Yeah, that's not really what we're looking for. The Cold War, 1947 to 1991. We're looking for more specific events. So now I'm going to ask it in a different way. Okay. Can you tell me about some important events in the 20th century that took place over a short time? Okay. So now it's going to knock at all these things like World War I, World War II. Okay. So now we have over here other options. World War I armistice, that's like the end of the war. Wall Street crash in 1929. Pearl Harbor attacks. So this is from World War II, but it's one event of World War II. They have 3 things over here from World War II. One thing here, fall of Berlin Wall, the moon landing, okay? 9/11 attacks, yeah. Okay, he says it's technically part of the 21st century because it's after 2000. And now let's just ask it a different way. I am doing a project for my high school class about events from the 20th century. Yeah, you can word it however you want. I want to make sure it doesn't give me the long ones that took place over a short time. Can you give me some ideas? Okay, this is one thing that AI is wonderful for, is generating ideas. We're doing a family Hanukkah party soon. I'm looking for some activities that'll be good for the little kids and for the older people. So I'm going to ask AI to give me some ideas, and then I'll take it from there. Okay, now over here, okay, a Titanic sinking. It's interesting, over here, it gave us different ones than the previous one. Okay, first flight of the Wright brothers, the airplane. Some of these are the same, some of them are different. Wonderful. Okay, I don't know how many it's going to give me. That's 10. So now let's say you've decided, okay, great. So now let's say you're thinking about a couple of them. What's interesting? Cuban Missile Crisis, or Neil Armstrong's moonwalk. Yeah, so now what you're going to do is you ask it for a little bit more information. Can you tell me more about the Cuban Missile Crisis and the moon landing? Okay? Because you're not sure which one you want to do. So now you'll get a little bit more information. It'll give you a better idea of what they are. And it's giving us this thing. Okay? A whole overview, key events, tensions build, resolution, impact. Amazing. Now the problem is that the English here is on a pretty high level. And you guys may have a bit of a problem with that. Yeah, some of you. So you could ask it, can you write that in easier English? Yeah, great tool. Just ask it to write in easier English. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's just compare. Here over here it says, was a 13-day confrontation between the Soviet Union, the U.S. reconnaissance flights discovered. Yes, over here if you look at it, it's a little bit easier. On October 16th, U.S. spy planes saw pictures of missile sites. Yeah, so we have the same thing over here. It's doing the moon one in easier English. Wonderful. Now you have decided you would like to do your project about the moon landing. You ask me, is that okay? I will probably say yes, unless you pick something which is like not really relevant. The next very important thing to do is to share it. Yeah, you click on this button here. Okay, because what I'm going to be checking is, what did you ask the AI? What did it tell you? What was your next question? Okay, you're going to get a link over here. Copying the link. You're going to your project. You're going to insert the link over here, and you could call it ChatGPT choosing a topic. Okay? Apply, and that is over here. If you look in project instructions, you have just finished stage 1. Okay? That interaction, saving the conversation and giving it to me, that is stage 1. Stage 2, which I also hope you guys will do on the first day, you are now going to write on your own, not with AI. Writing yourself. 1 paragraph long introduction. You're going to tell me in a couple of sentences what your topic is. You're going to explain why you chose that topic. And 3, what are your past experiences in using AI to help you in writing assignments? When have you used it in the past? What subjects have you used it for? Don't worry, I'm not going to call up your teacher from, Sifrut from 10th grade and tell them, 2 years ago, this guy used AI on one of your assignments. I'm not going to tell anybody. I just want to know what you've done with AI in the past. That is stage number 2, and that you're going to write over here. So you're going to do here, stage 2. You could do, what do we call it? We called it introduction. So instead of writing stage 2, you could write introduction. Yeah, our research project is about this, and then you tell me what it was in 2 or 3 sentences, and then v'chule, like we spoke about before. Okay, and that is stage 2. That is the first goal for today. If you manage to do that, you still have a lot of time. You could then go to stage 3, which is actually pretty easy. Because in stage 3, all you are doing is asking the AI to write something for you. You're asking the AI to give you a summary of between 600 to 800 words about your topic. Now, you must then read and fully understand the summary. So if the English level is too high, ask it to write it again in simple English. So we're going back here, and I'm saying, can you give me a 700-word summary about the moon landing. Okay? It's going to give me the summary now. You actually have to check how long it is because sometimes it'll give you a thing and it's not going to be enough. Or it'll be way too much. Okay? We'll have to wait for it to finish. And then we will check how many words it is. Okay, let's see. So now we have the whole thing over here. And we're going to copy that. Yeah? And we are going to put it over here in our project. Okay, summary. We'll call it the AI summary. AI summary. Yeah? Like this. We're going to go like this. Paste. And now it's in here. Now, how many words is this? How do you know, by the way, how many words something is? All you do is you go to highlight. Okay? And you go over here to tools. Then you go to word count. And it'll tell you that was 1,000 words. Okay, so that's really 985 words. Okay, so that's really a bit much. But whatever it is, that's not so horrible. Okay? You can say, can you make it a little bit shorter? Now, if you don't understand this because it's too hard, you have to say, can you do that in easier English? Okay? Same idea like we had before. And now it's going to give me the same thing in easier English. Now, the one thing you have to be super careful about is that when you do that, it might forget that you also want it to be 700 words or 800 words. Okay? Here it actually looks like it's probably going to be. Let's just quickly check. Okay, let's make sure this is long enough. Because remember, you have to understand the entire thing. Because if you don't understand it, you will not be able to do stage 4. So I'm going to delete that summary. I'm going to add in this summary. Once again, I'm going to ask it, check with my Google Tools, the word count, 800 words, fabulous. And now I have finished stage 3, except one more thing. You have to also over here share the link because I want to see what you wrote with it. Okay, update link. It's going to give me this link now. Copy link. You put this over here at the top. Okay. I just insert, I can just do this. Yeah, insert link. This is AI summary. Apply. Amazing. Okay, and now you have done stages 1, 2, and 3 of this project, and we're not going to be doing anything more beyond that today. Okay, so that is as much as you're going to be doing today.